Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Heather, the Crochet Witch. Welcome to my channel. This is, let's see, Hooks and Broomsticks Crochet Podcast, episode number 22. And by the time you're watching this, it should be Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all of my American friends. I'm not sure if there's any other holidays. Like, I know, like, when it's Thanksgiving in Canada, it's our Columbus Day. But if there's another holiday happening on Thursday, on Thursday, November 26th, 2020, then happy holidays. So we are having Thanksgiving here, like I said. What's happening? Like, for me, it's still Thanksgiving Eve, because even though it's after midnight, I do a lot of my recording, as you probably know, after hours. Either because I've just gotten off work or because that's just the schedule that we keep because of David and I and Damon all working at nights. Like, David works overnight. Damon and I work late into the evenings at our job. So we're a nighttime family. So yeah. Anyway, it is technically Thanksgiving Eve, or I suppose it's technically Thanksgiving, I should say, but it's our Thanksgiving Eve. So we are in like preparation mode still. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Because we are staying at home. I think Damon might go off to his mom's for the day, but I'm not sure if he is or not. But as far as David and I, we're staying home for the daytime. We are making Thanksgiving dinner. We don't do like a whole turkey. We just buy like a turkey breast. And I mean, that's more than enough food for me and him and Damon and the dogs, and then some leftovers. So that's all good. But we're cooking it in the crock pot. Which I don't know if a lot of people do that, but like I've done that. My grandma didn't, but my grandma made a whole turkey every Thanksgiving, and I grew up with my grandma, so I'm just saying what she did. But she did a whole turkey, so she did hers traditional in the oven, you know. But like ever since I discovered, having been married before, that turkey breast was a thing instead of just, you know, the whole turkeys. Then I mean, I always knew it was a thing. I'm not, but I mean, a thing for like Thanksgiving. Like I guess I didn't know that they were packaged. Anyway, that was a dumb moment on my part back in the day. But the point being, I made them slow cooker stuff because I mean, like tomorrow, well, today, later today, we're gonna be doing just around the house family stuff, and probably watching the parade when it comes on and whatnot, and then just enjoying like the scent of everything cooking, like the turkey cooking. And then closer to the time, I'll make the potatoes and the vegetables and all that. So there's Thanksgiving dinner will be done and all that good stuff. So yay. And then David works Thanksgiving night, so he will be at the store. They are not doing a sale on Thursday, but they are going to do a sale on Friday still. Even though most of it is online and advertised online, they are still doing a sale. So he'll be getting ready overnight for the sale on Friday. So yay. Yeah. So that's pretty much our holiday plan. I plan to spend it relaxing and recovering because if I didn't mention it in my earlier video, I did a knit crate video earlier. I have been feeling under the weather the last few days. Not for any particular reason. I just got a cold, or I don't know, a bug or a flu or whatever. It's not COVID. There's no COVID symptoms. We check very diligently at work for temperatures, and my temperature has been fine. My temperature usually runs, I guess, a little bit low, and it's still been a little bit low, like, so it's fine. It's normal. I've just had like, I personally have been cold and had the achy pains, you know, in the joints and all that fun stuff. So we are not drinking Diet Pepsi today. We are hydrating more. I know that probably just straight water is the best, but this is pretty close. Like, this is Vitamin Water Zero, and it's got like a bunch of stuff like antioxidants and vitamins and stuff, but like it's got like even my Diet Pepsi has like sodium. This has like no sodium in it, no fat, no sugars at all, no protein either, but I mean that's okay. It's got 3 carbs but no sugars and 0 sugars added, so however you get carbs into water, it's got some. But I've been day quilling and night quilling up, so I've been hydrating and trying to take care of myself, even though I've been having to work. So anyway, that's why I haven't done a video until today in like a week. But as you can see, I've been crocheting, and I'll get to this in a minute. Should we just start with finished objects? I feel like there was like little to no preparation for this video, so we're going to be kind of all over the place. But really, would it be one of my videos if we weren't? I mean, I'm just saying. On a random note, more randomness, earlier when I did my knit crate video, you guys may have seen this knit crate pen that I got as my extra, and I could not figure out what this is, and it's half figured out now. I gave it to David. He couldn't figure out what it was. Nobody could figure out what the heck this thing was. I gave it to Damon, and what he managed to do, hopefully you can see this. I don't know with my ring light if you can see what's going on here. Can you see it? It lights up, but only when I press it. So I don't know if there's something extra that has to be done with it, or it does work though, but yeah, only when it's held down. So if I wasn't crazy, I knew it did something. Just saying. Still a good pen. But that was that. I just thought I'd add that in before I forgot. And let's start with finished objects. So finished object number 1 is this hat, which is on sideways. I'm gonna fix that there. There we go. This hat, which I designed a day or 2 ago. This particular one is made with Hobby Lobby yarn from clearance sales like 2 years ago. This is obviously not the same skein, but it's the Andes Alpaca. And I don't have a skein to show you because I had 2 of them, and this is like a skein and a half or a skein and a third. This is in the color Tuscany. And yes, like a couple of them I have, like, I don't know, I have like 6 or 8 of a couple colors, which I think I might make a shawl with soon, because sometimes alpaca bothers me. Michael's had, I sent it to Courtney from Fiber Fox Studios because it made me itch like crazy, and she had no allergies, and I didn't think I had any either. Like, sometimes harsh wool, I mean, my skin's just sensitive, like, so I could feel the wool of it, but it didn't like bother me or make me itch or anything, you know. I wasn't like, or anything, wearing it even. But that particular alpaca, what was it that Michael's had? Waterford Big, maybe? I had this really pretty red, it was like a red marbled color. If you've seen the video, I'm sure you guys probably all watch Courtney. If you've seen the video of me sending her some happy mail earlier in the year, that was in it. Anyway, it was like a marbly red. It was really pretty yarn, and it was really soft, and it was really wonderful. But like something about it, I don't know if it was the dyes in it, I don't know if it was the way the yarn, like the fibers were processed, I have no idea, but something made me itch just like crazy. But this has alpaca in it, and neither one of them were like obviously 100% alpaca. I would imagine that would be pricey, but it's got, you know, a percentage of it in it. Let me see. This stuff has only got, what are we on here? 20% alpaca and 80% acrylic. And like, I think that's probably what the others was, pretty similar in fiber content. and that stuff had me itching like crazy. But Courtney, it wasn't bad. Courtney used it and she liked it, and it was all good. So I don't know. But anyway, so this is the Andes Alpaca in the color Tuscany. I have not yet named this hat, but one of my coworkers saw it and liked it, and he wanted one. So I made him one, so you can see one up close also. And this one is a little bit big for me. Like, I have this little baby head, and he also has a small head. So it was a little bit big for him. So I ended up making this one a tad bit smaller and snugger. But it fit me like a gem earlier. So I used my head as a model since his head is small and my head is small. So, but you can hopefully see that there's these pretty like stripes of front post crochet. Double crochet, I mean, and then there's just flat double crochets, and the bottom has got this ribbing that I'm quite fond of. I'm going to give the ribbing a rest after a while, I promise, but I'm very fond of it. And I think it makes a really nice edging to like everything, so I've been using it a lot. But like I said, I haven't yet named it. If you guys would like a tutorial or pattern for this, let me know. I will be more than happy to do it, because I've gotten good feedback from you guys for my patterns and my tutorials, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm glad you like them, and I'm glad they're easy to follow. So yeah, I mean, I've gotten like the bug to do it. I just, like, this last week I was feeling under the weather and quite busy at work. Like, I worked into overtime this last week, so yeah, just life going on, I guess. But I did manage to find crochet time, like I said, as you can see. And this, I forgot to mention, I was so happy that Elijah wanted, that's my friend Elijah from work, wanted like colors similar to this, because he said he liked the hat, but he would really like blues and greens and stuff. So blues and greens, I got to use this yarn. It's now discontinued, which is such a bummer, but it's Facet Stones from Loops and Threads, and this is in the color, I believe it's Azurite. Is it Azurite? Azurite, yep. And that's the color of this. So I've hoarded up quite, I don't want to say quite a bit, like, I have like 3 colors of this yarn, but I have like, I don't know, a sweater quantity or blanket quantity of each one of them, I think. And then I had like a couple random skeins of this one that I found in the store. The other ones I ordered online, so I had more of them. But when they were clearancing them out, I found this at the store. So yeah, here we go. But yeah, hopefully you can see, like I said, the posts in it and the detail in it. And so it's got a little bit of texture, and I'm very happy with it. Like, I think this hat looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like conceited because I did it or because I designed it, but I like it. So if you guys also like it, I will do a little tutorial for you and put out a pattern if you'd like. So that is one finished object. Also, if you have not seen my tutorial for it, I did this cowl. This is my Destination Anywhere cowl. I will link the tutorial down below if you would like to check it out. I will also link my Etsy store. If you prefer written patterns, I do have it in the Etsy store as a written pattern. I have this and the matching slouchy hat, which is a Destination Anywhere slouchy hat. But here is the cowl, and this was made with Colorscapes yarn in the color, I believe it was Shanghai. I'm pretty sure it was Shanghai, it's really pretty. Like, I don't usually do like the brighter pastel-y colors, but this was really pretty. So that is done. I also showed you guys and did a little stitch tutorial on the lemon peel stitch. This is the like little face towel that I made for washing my face out of, I love this cotton that my husband had gotten me for my Halloween-y advent calendar that he made. I don't remember the colorway of this one for sure, but I'm sure one of you guys knows it. But yeah, this is the one he got me, and I was pleasantly surprised that it did the pooling thing when I wasn't trying to with the lemon peel stitch. Also, if I remember, I will link it, but I did show you guys how to do the lemon peel stitch if you needed a refresher or didn't know how to do it. I was pretty surprised that I had not learned how to do it way before this, but like I just learned how to do it myself. So I made the towel, and then like there's a place to hang, I'm putting a place to hang it, I should say, upstairs by the sink. So I made like just a little loop and sewed it on with the very last of the scraps of it. And I made two little, also in the lemon peel stitch, I made two little face cloths that did not pool. I wasn't trying with that one, I wasn't trying with these, I just wanted to make it out of the stitch. So, but they're a little bit textured to, like, you know, just scrub your face at the end of the night or the morning, or, you know, whenever you do it. Sorry, I'm very, like, my throat is dry from, I suppose, not feeling well. Also, I had shown this before, and this was the cowl that I had not yet named, that is made with Feels Like Butter yarn in the colorway Charcoal. And this yarn is divine. Like, I am going to inevitably buy more of it. I hope it goes on sale or something soon. I was eyeballing the Lion Brand website because a couple people let me know that the Lion Brand did have the black that I had thought they had, but wasn't in the Joann's store when I thought I saw it in Joann's store, and they could have either been out or maybe they just don't carry it anymore, I don't know, in store, or at least in my stores. But a few of you lovely, lovely folks let me know that the Lion Brand website did have it, and I bought it for an upcoming project that I will show you. Where was I going? Oh, so I had showed you this. It was previously unnamed. It has a name now. This is my Now and Forever cowl. It's just a simple, like, I was wearing this thing to work, and it is so soft and luxurious, and I have to wear a uniform at work, but it honestly, right, it tucked down into my shirt, and it's like wearing a turtleneck. Like, it's a neck warmer instead of a cowl per se, so it's like snug fitting, and it's, I don't know, it just feels wonderful to walk around, especially at night, because like at a certain time during the night the heaters are on a timer, so they expect us to be gone by a certain time, and it's on a busy night slightly unrealistic to put it mildly that we are going to be out in this time, so it starts to get cooler in there. So this is nice to walk around with. But this is my Now and Forever neck warmer. And then I had made a matching headband, which will be a Now and Forever headband, I suppose. And I probably won't do a written pattern for this because it is super simple, but I will do a video tutorial if any of you guys are interested in this, because I don't know, there's something just like classy and classic to me about doing just like a ribbing and like a, you know, horizontal vertical ribbing. I don't know, I just feel like it's just so like pretty and basic and goes with like so many things, so it's not like too flashy, and it's just the right amount of texture, and I don't know, I just very much like it. So I will do a quick little tutorial on that for you guys coming up. It would have been my next tutorial, but I have something else planned that I'm very excited about. So and I'll show you that in just a second. Because I was gonna do this as my next tutorial, which I think you guys have seen before. And this is my Silent Night cowl, done in mandala watercolor, and I have like a pink one that I was going to do it in next, but I think I am going to, I mean, I like this height, I like this, the closeness of this, but I think I'm going to redo the numbers for the tutorial and make a slightly longer one so that you guys can have an actual like drapier cowl, since I've been doing a lot of neck warmers. What do you prefer? Do you prefer like a closer, like bulky neck warmer, or do you prefer like the bigger cowls? So like if you want to, I mean, I usually provide multiples so you can make it as big as you want to, but that way you can do like a wraparound, so it'll be like almost like a doubled up cowl, or like an infinity cowl or infinity scarf, or I don't know. Anyway, this is an upcoming one too. I just know you guys have seen this before. I was just letting you know that this is gonna eventually be a tutorial and a pattern. But what took precedence before both of those? I'm super excited about this, you guys. Super, like, it's something so basic that makes me so excited. I don't know why I'm this like excited about it, but I made a Santa hat, and like, this is crochet also. This is Lion Brand faux fur, gopher faux, in the white color. I'll have more information on this when I do it, but I thought, and this is not a store-made pom. This is made with the same yarn as this, because I thought it would be pretty cool to have like a matching color. Because if you could certainly buy a pom for it, you could certainly make this out of like furry material and just sew it on. But that's not. I'm not a sewer, so I'm not gonna be doing that. If I can avoid it ever, I will not be sewing. But yeah, I just thought it was really cool, and it came out really neat. And this was made with like the Joann's, the value yarn, the big twist value, but I got in that black feels like butter yarn because as soon as you guys told me about it, I ordered it. And I ordered 3 because honestly, I knew that it was a smaller skein of yarn, and I didn't know at the time. I was like, I don't know, it might take more and blah, blah, blah. And they can just, usually if I buy 3, it gets shipped in like a bag of 3, which it did. But I made a black Santa hat too, because this is way more my style, and it just kind of shows you that you don't have to stick to the red traditional one. You can do black also. And in fact, I actually got orders from a couple people at work that want, one of my friends wants a green one, which I'm just going to use the value saver for that. And one of my friends wants like he wants his house colors Hufflepuff from Harry Potter. So it's going to be black and yellow, probably with the white fuzzy yarn, unless I can find some black or yellow. I know there's like that fluorescent yellow, but that's not going to match it. So, but I thought upcoming would be a pretty cool tutorial to do this, and I really hope you guys are interested in something like that, because I'm very excited to do it for you. But I just figured I'd do the big reveal right now and show you those. I'm very excited about these. And in doing that, I also made just a plain colored Destination Anywhere cowl too, as well also. So you can see more of the detailing without the color changes and pattern of the yarn changing, which I like also. I think that's like really, really cool. I like close neck warmery type stuff. I saw on Instagram that somebody had made, I can't remember your Instagram name, I'm so sorry, but I know he watches my videos too. He made this out of mandala yarn. So he did, like I said, I usually provide the multiples for you guys, and I believe he had said in his Instagram post that he made the multiples bigger because it was thinner yarn, I think, if I remember right. Honestly, I was so excited. Like, just so you know, I showed off your post to my coworkers because I was so excited. I was like, look, he made my cowl. I'm so excited that anybody wants to make something that I made and taught. And anyway, you are well known, sir, at my job now. But yeah, I made one also in a plain color, and this was the color Coral Candy, or Candied Coral or something. From the yarn is the Spin Right Big Tent sale yarn. So, which is pleasant. I mean, it's just a value worsted weight yarn, and it is pretty pleasant to work with, I will say. It's not like the softest thing you've ever touched, but it's pretty like squishy, and it's nice. So I suggest if you get a chance to get some of that sometime, that you hop on that, because it's a good valued yarn, I believe. I think that might actually be all of my makes for this time, my finished objects. As far as what should we do next? Acquisitions are short. I told you that I got 3 of the Feels Like Butter yarn from Lion Brand. I do want to get some more, but I want to work through some of this yarnscapey goodness going on here before I put in too many orders. I've been itching to order some ice yarn though. So like, and today I was like sort of like mock whining about it, and I was telling David, I was like, I haven't gotten any orders from ice in so long. I miss getting ice yarn. And he was like, so order it. So I mean, that sounds like the okay to me. I'm just saying I might accidentally order it. We'll see. We'll see. But anywho, so that might be a future acquisition. But then I also, one trip to Myers, I could not help but get another color of Boogie Nights, because I'm hoping to do something like a dark Christmassy. I have that I showed it off 2 podcasts ago, I think, that I had gotten an olive green kind of one, and then I got this dark burgundy one, which is called Joker, and it's got like a dark silvery shine to it, and I thought I might combine the 2 to make like a really cool Christmas scarf or something, or a Christmas shawl or a shawlette. But I got 3 of these from Myers. And I got, because they were on sale this week, 2 more of the Mandala Roving in Hayloft, which I think I finally decided this is my favorite of the 3. It's pretty much got all of my colors in it. The cinnamon one would have been my favorite, except for, remember when I was showing them to you guys, the middle of that one is like a peach color, which like I could have swore on some of my, like Crystal from Bag O' Day showed them off. That's probably where I remember them from. But I could have swore that the center of hers was like a creamy white and not a peach. But I mean, I looked on the Lion Brand website, I've looked at Joanne's website, I've looked at all the other cakes that are at Myers, and they're all like a peachy cream. So obviously I was wrong, and it was a peachy cream color. So I think that in itself knocked that one out of contention, and this turned out to be my favorite. But I really do love all the retro-y colors that are in this, and I think I'm gonna work with this. You might see this next episode, because I'm kind of dying to work with it, to be honest with you. And I think that was all of my acquisitions. My works in progress at the moment, I have just been working with the last of that cookie yarn. I'm obviously not done with it yet, but I did start that Rivulet shawl by Fiber Spider that I was talking about wanting to do. And I mean, it's kind of like a capelet size at the moment, but I have maybe like 1/3 of the yarn left, and then I have that Red Heart Roll With It melange that I compared it to in one of my previous videos that is literally the exact same yarn. So I'm going to add it to this and prove that it's the exact same yarn, because it's the same yarn, you guys. It is the same yarn. I'm still getting comments on that video from you guys who never realized it was the same, or who are in agreement that it is the same. I'm actually not sure I've had anybody say they don't think it's the same, because that is the same yarn. I'm telling you, it's the same. That's the only work in progress that I've been like working at like crazy. Like as of today, because like I said, I've been working on I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I've been working on the other stuff, so that hasn't been so whips haven't been being worked on, because like I've been completing other smaller things like the cowls and the hats and such. basically I'm making a bunch of things that I know I want to do tutorials for. So there's that. Also, I'm very, very excited to show you guys this. Before I told you a video or two ago, a podcast or two ago, that I had gotten an order in when Knit Picks did their sale. And I got bear yarn. I believe it was Andy's, Wool of the Andes bear yarn that I got. Well, before I got that, I had to experiment. Went to Joann's and gotten, they have their brand of buttercream yarn, which they have a bunch of different kinds of buttercream yarn. But it's usually like, I think, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's all like thicker yarn. Like there's not like fine weight buttercream as far as I know. It's like 4 and 5 and 6 size stuff. Because they also have the big twist for the smaller size yarn. There might be like a big twist bulky now or chunky or something, but anyway, I'm way off topic. The point was, I went and bought buttercream yarn from Joann's that was 100% wool. That was their roving. So it's Buttercream Wool Roving, I think was the name of it. And I decided to experiment dyeing. And this is what I came up with. This is something that I had called, for the colorway, Santa's Coming Down the Chimney Tonight. Because it's got the brown of Santa's boots, and the brown turns into a little bit of a gray sooty color, and then the white and the red of Santa's suit. I was very, very proud of this. Very proud of this. So I hope you guys like it, because I was excited to show it off to you. I don't know yet what I'll do with it at the moment. To be fully honest, I'm probably going to sit and stare at it for a while. But I have some more of this. I have one more that I dyed that is, I dyed it, but I need to add more dye to it, basically, in this buttercream. And then I have the wool of the Andes yarn that I have hopefully coming up in Vlogmas for you guys to show off some dyed yarn. But we'll see how that goes. But I was really proud of this. Like, I thought it was pretty darn cool. My husband made me like a homemade nitty natty. They look like a capital I that you run the yarn over, and because the buttercream came just like in a skein of yarn, so I had to undo all of it and loop it up to dye so that I could hang it up. And I had actually done it too short because I didn't have the nitty natty when I did this one. So I took it and just like did it around my arm like this, and dyed it. And then once it was dried, I actually did it around the nitty natty. So that's why it looks like the variegation shows, because it was at least like red, white, and brown. But this is the way the skein itself looks now, because this is like a more proper size. But anywho, so that is my second, well, I suppose technically my third skein of hand-dyed yarn, but the first two were the exact same color and done at the exact same time. So this is sort of my second colorway of hand-dyed yarn. So what do you guys think? Like, I thought if the Christmas ones came out cool enough, I might stick them in the Etsy shop, but they'd be like a one-shot color. Like, I'm not good enough yet, I don't think, to get down like a recipe where I'm going to have multiples of anything in the shop or anything like that. But I don't know, would that be something you guys would be interested in if they came out cool? I don't know. I guess I could just keep them if they're not, but just thought I'd throw that out there as thought. What else? What else do I have to talk about? If any of you guys are gamers, by the way, the new World of Warcraft expansions for Shadowlands hit. So that's actually like what I've been doing too. If you guys are gamers, how do you, like, if you're RPG type, or frankly just World of Warcraft players, how do you level? Like, my ex-husband played There's a whole long story in Rant that I'm not going to totally get into, but he totally stole my raiding guild. I'm just saying. Yeah, boo to him. But um, my ex-husband played, and he and I had similar playing styles, which is like when the games would release their expansions, we pretty much dedicated like our spare time to that and got to like max level like right then, because we were in a raiding guild that was slightly successful at the time, I think, on our servers. But the point was, it was like I always read the storylines, I always read everything like and enjoyed myself, but like we did it as fast as possible to get to the end game content at the time until like the next stuff came. But like my main character is a ret paladin, just saying. But my main character I have saved for, I obviously want to level her first, and David wants to level with me, but our leveling styles are vastly different. Shadowlands has been out since Monday, and even though I have worked and been sick and been crocheting, I feel like I would have been max level by now. And we're only 2 levels into the game because David's like, well, that's enough for now. Well, let's take a break. I find that a bit frustrating. I don't know. I just thought I'd rant to you guys a little bit. It's not, I mean, I'm not like mad about it or anything like that. It's frustrating because I'd like to be at the end content and be raiding if there's a raid out yet, which I don't know if there even is because I haven't looked ahead, but I'm sure there is. Anyway, that's what I've been doing aside from crocheting and getting ready for the holidays. We've been trying to clean up the dining room because that's usually where the tree goes. Oh, I have 2 other makes that I finished. I forgot to tell you guys about, which were small little makes, but I was quite proud of them. They're both in use right now, so I'm just going to insert pictures as I talk about them. But Damon is super into Christmas like I am Halloween, so he went to Walmart since we didn't have the big tree up yet and got himself like a little tree and little decorations, and is very excited about it for his room. So he was like, I told him he needed a tree skirt and would he like a tree skirt, and he said I don't know, because it's a small tree that's meant to look potted and all that. So he got he wanted basically like a Christmas doily for it. So I made him this Christmas doily that hopefully I remember to insert into the recording. If I don't, it is on my Instagram, which will be listed down below. But I was pretty proud of that. It was just like a whipped up at 2 a.m. kind of thing, but I think I got the job done for him, and he was pretty happy with it. If I remember, I will also add a picture. He like took a picture from his room and sent it to my phone of his tree on it. So if I remember, I'll stick that in there too. And then David, it's funny now, that and this next thing are just like little basic things that don't, as a crocheter, we have all probably made much more like intricate things than these, but it's like the fact that they were requested by people that I care about, and the fact that it's something they need for use, that made me so happy to do it. Like I was so proud to do it just because, you know. It's funny how sometimes that's more like, I was more proud of that than, you know, like whatever that I've made recently. You know, I'm more proud of that than this made, you know, per se, even though this is made of something really pretty and I enjoy it very much. Anyway, David has, I always put his link below too in case anybody's into like music or guitars or just like learning with him, because he's got a channel for like he's learning guitar and musical productivity and stuff, and he has a channel for just like showing off things like that on his journey for that. And he got in, I don't understand this, but it's something he was trying to explain, but it's a board with a bunch of knobs, and a bunch of lights, and he uses it for something. I know I'm really descriptive, but he needed, like, he made a homemade little stand for it because it was bigger than the spot he had picked out for it. And he is, where I am just like stuff everywhere and eclectic, I'm gonna say, to put it nicely, he is very tidy and organized. So he already had like a space planned out for this, and it didn't fit his space, so he's unthrilled with that. But he made like this little stand because he's also very handy with woodworking, and he needed like basically another little doily, like a little set of them that are long, and I'll put a picture in here, but they're literally just little rectangles to stop his stuff from like moving around or getting scratched up or whatever. So, and I made it out of like Karen's Simply Soft Party, or Karen Party or whatever, like the black sparkly. My husband doesn't, it's not that he doesn't like crochet, it's that he doesn't wear crochet or anything. And I had made him a beanie hat last year with just like a very tight single crochet with Karen Party and Red Heart Sparkle. And it was like an all black hat with like stripes. That might be on my Instagram too, but like stripes of sparkly pink, and the black was sparkly black. And he loves it, which makes me happy. But that's the same kind of yarn. I just used the black sparkle yarn because he liked it and he wanted it to be black. So there we go. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention it only because, like I said, it's funny, like when people that we care about request small little things. Like Damon asked me for a coaster about a month ago, and I think I showed it off, made from Hobby Lobby yarn. And I was just like really proud of it because I knitted it, but like it was like right away, it was something so simple, and I just, wanted to get it done. So I just found it funny that it's little things like that that a lot of us tend to like be more proud of or be excited to make. Or anyway, I'm kind of rambling about that, but I did that anyway. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else now, and I've rambled on for like 40 minutes, so I'm going to end this by just once again wishing you guys a happy holiday, happy Thanksgiving, and yeah, just thanks a lot for like spending your time with me and inviting me into your home, basically. I mean, here we are chatting in your home, right? Or wherever you happen to be. I hope you guys are being safe out there, and I hope you are making good choices and staying safe and staying healthy and happy. And yeah, I will just see you guys next time, and I will quit rambling. And I love you guys so much. I will talk to you later. Bye.